Thank you for taking the time to view our presentation on why our school district should purchase LEGO MINDSTORMS. We think this is an invaluable resource for our students, and we are excited to share our proposal with you. Researchers at MIT collaborated with the LEGO company to create a control unit with computational power that designs and builds controllable LEGO construction projects. This control brick, known as a MINDSTORMS RCX, runs basic programs written by students using a simple graphical interface on a computer or iPad. LEGO blocks and the programmable brick empower children to design and interact with the physical world through their own ideas and computer programming. There are additional controllable options such as motor settings, use of add-on sensors, and infrared communication devices. Here is a short video with some different examples of the awesome things that LEGO MINDSTORMS can do. There are many reasons why LEGO MINDSTORMS is a worthwhile investment for our school district. By programming and coding, students can build their mathematical reasoning and creative design skills. Programming reports utilizes students' higher order thinking and problem-solving skills. LEGO MINDSTORMS also provides authentic learning experiences for children and helps them develop multimodal communication skills. As students work on design teams, they also collaborate and learn from one another. We propose the school district invests in 2 programs that utilize the robotics equipment of LEGO MINDSTORMS. The elementary program, designed for 4th and 5th graders, would be offered in the fall and again in the spring. Each class would meet weekly for 60 minutes and would be taught by a teacher trained in LEGO coding. A total of 54 LEGO MINDSTORM kits would be needed, 6 for each elementary school. The middle school program would also be offered as an after-school class that would meet each week for 60 minutes. This class would meet for the entire school year. It would be taught by a STEM teacher trained in LEGO coding, and it requires 12 kits per school for a total of 36 middle school kits.
Learners impacted. At the elementary level, grades 4 and 5, the program will be offered twice, one section in the fall and one section in the spring. Each section of the program will be able to accommodate 2 students per kit for a total of 24 students per school, split between 2 sections. So across the 9 elementary schools, this would impact about 216 students per school year. At the middle school level, grades 6 through 8, there will be one section that is offered at each middle school. With double the amount of kits, 72 students will be able to join. So in total, about 288 students will be impacted every school year. Instruction impacted. For the elementary level, a current teacher or the media specialist can be utilized to instruct the after-school program. At the middle school level, one STEM staff member can be utilized to instruct this program. Before beginning the program, the chosen staff members will have to complete 2 7-hour-long courses with a certified LEGO Education Academy trainer. The first course will prepare the instructor to teach STEM using LEGO MINDSTORMS Education EV3. They will become familiar with the basics of the LEGO MINDSTORMS Education EV3 hardware, software, and curriculum resources, build their first robot, begin programming, and solve problems using STEM skills, following the same suggested getting started approach and resources they can use to introduce the students to STEM using EV3. The second course will build upon teachers' prior knowledge and experience to give them an extended understanding of how to teach coding using LEGO MINDSTORMS Education EV3. Teachers will learn to encourage their students to take their coding and computational thinking skills to the next level by developing driver assistance systems for an intelligent car. Teachers will learn more about how to use the hardware and software of the EV3 platform for coding. The visual layout of the drag-and-drop blocks in EV3 Lab makes it intuitive to introduce concepts like control flow, multitasking, data processing, communication, algorithms, etc., while the robot provides immediate feedback on how your code performs. An outlook on further programming languages will be provided. Both courses will be facilitated through fun and engaging training experiences that will give teachers a fundamental introduction to the LEGO education approach to learning and what they mean by learning through play. Each activity will be followed by reflection and discussion on methodology, curriculum areas, application, and differentiation in the classroom. To support teachers in succeeding, LEGO will provide time and guidance to plan the first lessons using this teaching material and approach to learning. By the end of the course, teachers will be fully prepared to successfully implement LEGO MINDSTORMS Education EV3 in their class. The learning outcomes for both courses include getting hands-on experience by working on engaging activities from a student perspective, becoming familiar with how the material relates to curriculum requirements, taking in the LEGO education approach to learning, gaining ideas for how to facilitate encouraging hands-on lessons, supporting students to build and improve on 21st century skills, and developing effective techniques to implement LEGO MINDSTORM Education EV3 in the coding classroom, including lesson plans and classroom management.
The complete LEGO MINDSTORMS Education EV3 core sets cost $439.90 for each set. To purchase the technology needed for our schools, our total comes out to $39,591. We will need to offer 2 LEGO MINDSTORMS trainings for the instructors teaching our after-school programs. Each in-person training costs $3,000, and we will need the introduction training and the specialized coding focus training. In addition, we will pay teachers $20 an hour for their hour-long sessions with students. For 9 elementary schools, paying $20 per hour, it costs us $180 per week to pay the elementary school teachers. We multiplied this by 12 weeks for our total. For 3 middle schools, paying $20 per hour, it costs us $60 per week to pay the middle school teachers. We multiplied this by 20 weeks for our total. Add in the trainings and hourly pay, the total becomes $9,360 in services. Our technology total and our services total add up to our total purchase, which would be $48,951. In case pieces go missing or parts break, we can purchase replacement part packs for $12.95 per pack using our leftover budget money. Each elementary school will receive 6 sets. Each middle school will receive 12 sets. There are 9 elementary schools and 3 middle schools in ISD 622. This is a rundown of the trainings. There will be 2 training days, introduction and coding. Each training will be a 7-hour training, and up to 20 students are allowed to participate. In this case, the word students is actually referring to the teachers participating in the after-school program. 1 teacher from each school is required to attend, and there will be 8 additional spots to fill with backup staff and others who are interested. For the elementary sessions, there will be 2 sessions, one in the fall and one in the spring, and they will each be 6 weeks long. For the middle schools, there will be 1 longer session that will last 20 weeks long and run from mid-October through mid-March. The budget will cover 1 teacher per school for 1 year of the program.
We will use 3 different sets of standards. The International Society of Technology and Education, or ISTE, the Next Generation Science Standards, or NGSS, and the Computer Science Teachers Association, or CSTA standards. Mixing standards from all 3 different sets will help us create the best learning experience for our students. We will also utilize a variety of formative and summative assessments. They will, of course, be based on learning objectives and will utilize rubrics for grading. We will adapt some sample lessons from LEGO's MINDSTORM website, and we will also have staff-created lessons and rubrics that are based on our students' unique interests and needs. Of course, there will be constant monitoring and adjusting throughout the classes when we see where students need more assistance. We will also assess the effectiveness of the program and do that through multiple measures. We'll be able to assess through enrollment and students who complete the course. We will utilize student, staff, and family surveys that will be administered before, during, and after the class. And of course, we will also incorporate student success via rubrics and learning assessments to see how effective the program was.